Now our adventure in the Middle East actually started in Saudi Arabia. We came to Saudi Arabia in 2009. And actually we started a service company in Saudi Arabia as an industrial cleaning company for petrochemical industry. It's actually a copy-paste of what we have in Belgium. Our parent company is in Belgium. And we transferred knowledge from Belgium to Saudi Arabia to deliver the same service. That went on. I think the company was founded in 2009 and actually operational in 2010. Of course, we had to transfer or ship equipment here, and this took a reasonable long time. And operational 2010, I think first invoice was ever made in 2011. So it took us 2 years to set up the company. Immediately, we got a lot of positive response from the market because we focus on automated technology. So meaning that we avoid exposure of people to dangerous situations and risks in areas where they can be replaced by machines. Now, we did some major jobs with our service company in Saudi Arabia, and today we are serving 6 major contracts in Saudi Arabia. I like my people to be happy. You know, I don't believe in unhappy employees, and so we needed to create an environment, a living environment, what was similar to what they have at home, or even better than they would have at home. And this is what Bahrain is offering. Bahrain is offering a very open community. There's different people living together, different cultures living together. I think in a very, very good way. You know, okay, sometimes you have arguments or disagreements, but look, if you look at my country today, you know, there's many arguments and disagreements. I think it's part of living together, having arguments and dealing with your disagreements, and this is why Bahrain was very, for us, the best place to come to. I have at least 7 managers living in Bahrain, and if I talk to them today, some of them already 4 years they are living in Bahrain. If I talk to them today, they see a lot of opportunities for them. They see a lot of opportunities for their children, because their children raise in multicultural environments. You know, some of them, even myself, I don't live in a compound. You know, you have this expat compound philosophy. I don't support that. I think we're in Bahrain. We should live amongst the Bahrainis, and we should, you know, get part of their culture, because it's an opportunity. You have to see it as an opportunity. I believe in this multicultural life, and I think it's an enormous improvement for yourself and for your family. So that's why we actually chose Bahrain. It is very similar to what we have in Europe. If we should not say better than what we have in Europe, and it creates happy employees. We are selling the product with a philosophy, because we believe that we build equipment to make people's life, the quality of people's life better. Because the equipment we build is mainly vacuum equipment in Bahrain, and it is mainly used in an underappreciated service. So it's used to do industrial cleaning in petrochemical plants, and even today we work for municipalities. But it's a business what they used to do manually. We developed machines we didn't develop the machines. Actually, part of it we did develop, but the machines came on the market, let's say, in the 60s, 70s. They started doing it with machines, and we kept on developing the machines for our service departments. So I believe today we can offer the market a machine with the right philosophy behind it, so that the machine is used to replace, to avoid this exposure to dangerous situations. But also the machines are developed to deliver a better quality, to deliver faster service, I think, and that is what the Middle East wants today. I could recommend everybody to come to the Middle East, to come to Bahrain, and to develop a company in Bahrain. It's very easy, it's very straightforward, and Bahrain is very investor friendly. You have a lot of a lot of positive things in Bahrain. You have the BIIP, for example, the Bahrain International Investment Park. It's an investment park what is especially developed to attract foreign investors. Now the people who are running the BIIP, they are very supportive. You know, they help you from day one until you have achieved what you need to achieve. It's part of the EDB, I think, Economic Development Board. It's a very strong and very helpful organization. I have many of my friends who want to come to the Middle East, and some of them I want to keep a little bit away because they could be competitors of ours, but others, you know, there is no limits here. There is no limits. I could recommend everybody. One of our priorities is to make people aware that you can do things more safely and you can do things with a better quality and at a better price if you look long term, not short term, because we notice very often that direct, let's say in a company, direct costs are not very often compared with long-term philosophies. Sometimes you have a low direct cost, but in the long term it becomes a problem, and sometimes you have the opposite, a high direct cost, and in long term it will save you a lot of money. So I think people need to get aware of that, and I think that is also one of our priorities in the next years. Safety has always been an issue. I think environment is also very important, but I think we comply with all these things by delivering our equipment. The reason why I joined the Capital Club is that I was looking for a platform to meet people, to meet decision makers, and I have the impression that the concept of the Capital Club is bringing the right people together. It's not a cheap membership, but it is a membership what is affordable by people who are all at the same level, and that is the reason why I joined the Capital Club. Our shareholders like the Capital Club. If we have a shareholders meeting, we sometimes do it here. They like the view. They like, you know, it creates a little bit another environment, another atmosphere, you know, to bring your partners or customers in, and that is the reason why we are still member.
Thank you.
Okay.